Hello everyone, I'm Chris Erickley. Welcome to your Monday edition of the PE Crime Blotter. Jaris, the K-9 cop for the Fontana Police Department, was thrown out of a second-story window during a pursuit on Sunday. I'm joined now by Press Enterprise's Eric Vilchis. Eric, they were chasing a dangerous parolee suspect.
Right.
What exactly happened?
Well, Fontana PD got a report that there was a armed and dangerous wanted parolee in a residence in Fontana. They arrived at the door and knocked on the door, talked to a woman in there who said there was nobody there. She was all by herself until they started hearing noises up in the second floor of the home. So they got her permission to search the house, and they didn't find anything. They started announcing that they were going to send in a K-9, and then they got a call from one of the other officers outside that the parolee was trying to slip out one of the windows on the second story. So that's when they sent the K-9 in to Jaris went in to go and subdue the suspect, and in a scuffle that they had between the parolee and Jaris, the suspect threw Jaris out the window as Jaris was kind of leaping at him. He kind of used his body weight and tossed him out the open window, and Jaris landed on his head and received a big gash on top of his head, but his partner and his handler, Officer Steve Bechtold, took him immediately to emergency services veterinarian, and they found out he has no major injuries. He does have a large gash on his head, but no major injuries, and he's going to make a full recovery.
As you can see in the photo here, Jaris is hopefully having a very smooth recovery so far. Brian Bills, 28 years old, of Fontana, was the suspect after struggling with officers after throwing Jaris out the window. What type of charges is he looking at?
Well, he's being charged with attempted injury on a service dog, and he also charges of evading police officers and parole violations, which is what they were looking for him in the first place. Absconding is what they call it. He hadn't reported. He's a parolee and was supposed to have hadn't reported in, and so that's what started the whole thing. I don't know what his original crime was, why he was on parole, but I wonder if he was a cat burglar.
Funny guy. All right, well, the most important thing is Jaris was not seriously hurt. Thanks for joining us, Eric.
All right.
That does it for your Monday edition of the PE Crime Blotter. Be sure to join us right here on PE.com for the latest breaking news. Hey.